Hello and welcome to the Britannia Stadium, where Burnley in line 5th take on Stoke second from bottom. This is the Stoke City lineup. One or two familiar figures in that side. Leroy Fer, Kelpie Sigurdsson, Afalai still in the side. Backman is the goalkeeper, of course, and it is a much changed side. Burnley keep the same team, but Butland and Bojan, who comes back as substitute, also Ryan Shawcross, all come back to their former employers. 9 goals scored, the less in the Premier League by far for Stoke, which is surprising for them. 24 goals scored is the best, despite going on a month's goal drought. So really, it's the worst goal scorers in the league against the best at the moment. Certainly in form-wise, Burnley are one of the form teams after a sticky spell. The referee from the Wirral today is Mike Dean. Burnley are in the chain shirts of yellow, yellow with like a stripe down the side of claret shorts, of course. Stoke, of course, I don't have to tell you, are in red and white stripes. Only won 2 games this season, Stoke City. Mark Hughes' job could be under some threat here. Taylor, Afalai, Trippier getting back, Supatic, giving it away there to Juve. Rodriguez, good ball, and Ings will try. Oh, good effort. He's in good form, Danny Ings. Goalkeeper was off limits, but the ball had just nipped on the roof of the net. Cracking atmosphere inside the Britannia this afternoon. Also, there's 2,500 Burnley supporters in out in force as Neymar goes for glory. Good save by Backman. Marvellous bit of goalkeeping there. Neymar getting the shot in, and the goalkeeper turning it away. Rodriguez. Trippier's shot. That'll be a corner. Just takes the slightest of deflections, and it will be a corner. I'll tell you to try. Supatic. Easy for Batman. Sigurdsson. Afalai. It's a good game, this. Opening 20 minutes has been high octane, nip and tuck. Burnley certainly having the better chances. Hughes. Balotelli. Burnley on red alert here to try and get the opening goal. Redmond! Good save again. Obama. He's having a marvellous day so far. Very inspired goalkeeping here. I'll tell you, he's actually told to get into the penalty box. Neymar fancies this one with the right foot. That's a better delivery and a goal! John Stones is the scorer. And the goalkeeper, who was absolutely inspired, has finally been breached. Bullet header from the former Everton centre half. And the goalkeeper had no chance. And Burnley, who have been on top for most of this first half so far, certainly in the opening exchanges, have made the breakthrough after just 24 minutes. It's his second of the season. It's fair to say that Stoke do look aside at the moment, devoid of any confidence. A team that are absolutely strictly second from bottom at the moment. There's no doubt about that. Wilson. It's a good ball. Taylor. And the goalkeeper almost conceding a silly goal there. Bit sloppy. It's the opening goal. And John Stones' bullet header. It was a mispunch, and it will be a corner to Stoke. Just played shy of half an hour. Stoke have the first opportunity. Balotelli nods it out for a corner, and Hunters defending by the striker. Got Butland back on his old stomping ground. We'll have to face another Stoke set piece. This is what they're famous for. Oh, and there was a man free and he didn't get any good contact on it. But Afellay might with a good cross. Stones coolly back to him. Jack Butland. Now Rodriguez. Balotelli. Oh, that's lovely. Danny Ings. Oh. Well, both of them at the moment looking very irresistible form. And that wasn't far away, sign at it. Subadic. Trippier. Nice ball inside, Rodriguez. Re in the centre. Good punch away by the goalkeeper, had to be. Here's Johnson. Oh, trip by Hughes, that's got to be a foul. Referee coming across, I hope he doesn't book him for that. It was just a mistimed tackle. Well, I think that's a little bit harsh from the referee, but he's there to enforce the law. And he felt in his own mind, referee Dean, that was a bookable offence. Certainly got the man, certainly got Glenn Johnson, but I just think it was a little bit mistimed. I think a free kick would have just sufficed. Nevertheless, it's a free kick to Stoke. Fair. Stones away. And there is the referee's whistle for half time. And Burnley lead a lead that was given to them in the 28th minute by John Stones. A bullet header from a corner taken by Neymar, who's coming into a bit of form. And so are Burnley leading at half time. And before we start the second half, Ruben Loftus-Cheek replaces Will Hughes. He was carrying a yellow card, and with future battles in mind, Stutzy felt the need just to not to risk him for the second half. Burnley in complete control of the match, and they get us underway, and they'll attack the goal to our right, where 2,500 of their supporters are congregated behind. Stoke, of course, in the stripes, attacking the goal to our left as Trippier tries the early shot, blocked by Leroy Fer. Taylor. Afellay. Trippier doing well. Getting back there. And was a bit lucky there. It bounced for Trippier, who just couldn't, in the end, keep the ball in play. And changes by the way for Stoke City. Which supporters are still full of voice and vigour, and are backing the team all the way to the bitter end. It looks that way, even though they've had a really poor season by their standards. Here's Balotelli. Oof. Tremendous effort by the Italian top scorer. Good right footer, but just curling away from the far post. Fair. Still Leroy Fer, sign from Queen's Park Rangers, and he wins his side a free kick. And referee going across and will buck the goal scorer. So the goal scorer picks up a yellow card. Yeah, I think that's a fair decision. He did catch him from behind, although his momentum took him in more than anything else. So a free kick to Stoke in a very promising position. Two men over the ball. There comes the free kick. And it's easy for Jack Butland. Simo takes it off. It was Sigurdsson who had the initial effort, and here he is again, playing it in. Desperate defending. Oh, it's given away. And Fer should have scored. Burnley should have been punished. It was a gift for Fer, but he couldn't take the present on offer. Butland goes short. Finds Trippier. Last quarter of an hour. Neymar. A lovely ball. And Ings has started in behind. He's onside. Good save. And a corner given. Really good effort with the right foot. And the goalkeeper was superb yet again. Again, Balotelli told to get inside the penalty box. Neymar wants it. He wants to take all the corners. His corner this time wasn't the best. Trippier with the right footer. Bounces to Rodriguez, who scores. Oh, does he? Flags up for offside, and the captain has the goal chalked out. Was he offside here? Yep, by about 2 yards. Charlie Adam has replaced Stephen Sidwell. Corkia. Juve got tackle, but it breaks to Juve again. And Arnautovic! Oh, he's equalised! The substitute and Arnautovic! And Burnley pay for missed chances. And it's another sloppy Clarets goal they've conceded. And Arnautovic was second of the second bottom Stoke. It could just well have rescued them a point. He fanned it in off the crossbar. And with 7 minutes to play, Stoke saved themselves. Arnautovic the scorer. 1-1. And it's his first of the season. You'd think they'd won the FA Cup with the way they were singing and shouting, the Stoke fans, but they've punished the missed chances of the Clarets and they might go on and try and win it. Given away to Sigurdsson. Corkia. 2 minutes to go. Johnson. Deep cross. And Juve! Oh, and it was running Stoke. And Burnley are hanging their heads in absolute disbelief here. A game which they thought they had won and probably now have thrown it away. A deep cross, and how has Juve nodded at him from the most acutest of angles. And I'll tell you something, Jack Butland will not be happy conceding a goal at the near post. And I thought we'd cut out the calamity goals, but Nami Berenjuif has just probably won the match for Stoke. And to be fair to them, and to give them their fair dues, it's been a stirring comeback from what looked like a certain victory for Burnley. They were absolutely all over Stoke, chance after chance, and they've wasted them all. And now Redmond now bounds up the other end, and Ings just couldn't quite get there. Taylor, and is that a corner or a throw? I can't tell from there. It's a corner. Balotelli says he's having this one. Loftus-Cheek can't flick it on. Has Fur kept it in? No, he hasn't, but Stoke get the decision. What a thrilling finish. And Burnley slip to a 50 feet of the season. Their unbeaten run is over. But one has to say, as sloppy as Burnley were in the second half, Stoke put on a stirring performance. Goals in the second half by Arnautovic and Mami Berenjuif right at the end. After Burnley had led comfortably for a goal from John Stones in the first half. Burnley, again, they had won, but have lost, and they will never understand how they lost it. But credit Stoke, they needed the points, and that could get them out of the relegation zone. Burnley crashed to a 2-1 defeat at the Britannia. Well, I summed it up at the end, didn't I? Crashed. And it was the appropriate word to end the commentary, wasn't it? How on earth did we chuck away a lead? A comfortable lead. Okay, it was a slender lead for quite a long while. I do admit it was a slender lead, but how have we chucked that away? I mean, credit to Stoke, they took the goals magnificently, and one has to give them credit for that, and as a result they've climbed out from, I think it's 3 places, from 19th out of the relegation zone to 16th, and in fact QPR have been dumped in the mire along with Swansea and Hull now, but they are 1 point above the drop zone and 2 places above. But it's frustrating for me. We're now down to 8th place from what will seemingly, you know, we're trailing Norwich and West Brom. The only good bit of news is we're still 3 points off the top 4. That's the only good bit of news I can take from that. So I'm gutted, really. I'm absolutely gutted. Now we're going to sim the next game, which is actually a Champions League match, and we're going to play Zenit St. Petersburg away. We're going to put the full strength side out. We're in Russia, so we've made the long trip over, and we've lost. So it's not been a happy episode for me, really, has it? Bitterly disappointed with this episode, and in fact we've lost Balotelli, and also it gets even worse. Balotelli is now out with a cruciate ligament injury, our top scorer out for 4 months now, and also Will Hughes is out. Well, I think that's more of a European ban than anything else. So we're down to 3 fit strikers, and it's going to be tough. I just want to know. I'll just recap what should happen. He's an anterior cruciate ligament and 4 months, and that means he's not going to be back until at least February, late February now, which is an absolute shame for the bloke. He's been in good form, and it means now the Ings and Balotelli partnership has fallen by the wayside for the time being, at least. But what it does do, it gives the likes of Dwight Gale and Sheba now a chance, an opportunity, if you like, to really knock on the door. Will we bring in another striker in the window? I don't know. I'll have to see. But I'm bitterly disappointed. An episode that I went in with high hopes for, of doing very, very well in, has ended up being an absolute... You know, to lose to Stoke, having been comfortably 1-up, is bad enough. But then to lose in Russia and lose Balotelli, it's even worse. So I've got 3 players now wanting to leave me. It's not being very good at the moment. I don't even know where we are actually in the Champions League. I better just check before we leave you to it. I'm certain it's not going to make good reading. We're going to be probably down in 3rd place. I sincerely hope not. I hope. No, we're still okay. With 1 game left, so we can still qualify. It's not all over yet, but Zenit are going to be clear winners of the group, so it means we're probably going to end up finishing 2nd anyway. But it makes no difference. So we need to get back to winning ways again. Everton is the next up, and we begin 4 months without Mario Balotelli. Begin live for the next 4 months without Balotelli with a home match against Everton. Everton, who at the moment are going okay, 14th. It's not the position where Martinez would want to be, but neither is 9th place for us now. We actually dropped to 9th place now, so we are behind Chelsea, but to be behind Norwich, really? I can't understand it. But thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I'm leaving this episode and really doom and despondent, but you can understand frustration. I've lost my best striker. I've lost 2 games highlighted and simmed, so I'm feeling a bit low, but if you want to leave a like and cheer me up, that would be fantastic. If you want to tweet me, the address is at Stutzy83 if you want to leave a tweet. Please keep subscribing, because we want to get to 100,000 subscribers, as I've said in recent episodes. I want to do a Q&A answer session at some point, maybe later on in the next month or so. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Keep enjoying. As I say, leave a like, and as I say, I'll see you later. Till then, take care. Bye bye.